Hi guys, as it's looking more and more likely that the Labour Party will win the next general election and perhaps with a massive majority, their approach to fixing one of Brexit's major problems, that of a worker shortage, is to invest in local workers. A number of Labour MPs have talked about developing training for Brits who are either seeking employment or unable to work. While it doesn't appear to be party policy, Starmer and others have criticised what they called Britain's dependence on foreign labour. Here Becci Newton of the Institute for Employment Studies explained to the UK Trade and Business Commission what would be a better approach.
Well, I defer to Alex and Terence's expertise on these issues. My sense is that migration needs to form part of the solution, and so we do need that well focused. And, you know, it plays a very important role in enabling some industries to be able to be productive, and particularly, you know, you think about agriculture, where, you know, sort of having sort of migration really supports that industry to function. I think the MAC committee does good work. I think my concern would be, we do need sort of people working in the economy, and some of that will come from migration, but we don't want migrant workers to stagnate any more than we want people, sort of resident population, to stagnate in their employment. So, you know, we need, we've got an ageing demographic and smaller generations coming through. Migration is a really important feature then in our society. You know, to get that integration and to get that high quality work for people, we need them to have opportunities to develop and to progress in work alongside the resident population. So I kind of feel that it still takes us back to trying to encourage more sort of skilling activity in employment, however it is that people, you know, whatever their origin, we need to keep that skill level progressing.
I agree 100%. The idea that, you know, it's not just about bringing people in from abroad, which the Tories are completely against, but we would hope that a new Labour government would be more open to immigration, because they would understand, yes, it's important that businesses have access to the workers they need, but also the idea that, yeah, we're going to provide training to local workers, but also provide training, as she said here, so that they don't stagnate in their career, but provide training to migrant workers as well. So everyone develops skills, because it's good for the employee and it's good for the employer, because they have better workers, more productive workers. They have a higher level of skill. So I hope the politicians are not just going to focus on, well, training up local workers, spending money on training for that demographic, but also providing training for migrant workers, because you want them to stay also in the country. If they feel valued, if they feel that they're getting the skills they need to progress in their career, then they're more likely to stay. And that's what you want. You don't want a system where people are coming in on short-term visas, working for a few months and then disappearing. This is not good for the long-term productivity and development of the economy. You need people to stay, to develop, to put down roots. It's better for the economy. It's better for the local economy as well, because as she pointed out here, the demographics, you know, you have an older an aging generation where you need fresh blood brought in, and you know, in Europe, all over Europe, we're seeing the population decline and it get older. So we need, if we want our businesses and our economy to continue to develop, we need migrant workers. So once again, back to the main point here, if the Labour Party get into power, it's important that they focus not just on developing skills for local workers, but also for migrant workers. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.